This is what it is. Uh, I'm so elated. I'm so happy right now. I can't tell you how expressful that I am. Um, they tried it, you know. Uh, there's a lot of them out there that didn't succeed. So happy right now. Please do not take none of my work. Um, I'm gonna have you copyright it. I took the biggest down today. I took the biggest guy down today. Copyright infringement. Took him down. I mean, yeah, man. I'm happy about that. I'm so happy about that. And I wish I could show it all to you guys. But I can't pull it up for nothing right now on my phone. Let me see. Maybe y'all can see this email. See this email? See if y'all can read that. Anyway, you probably can't read that. Let me see if I can switch the camera and let you see it. Yeah, there you go. Copyright infringement. Look at this. Thank you. Copyright infringement. See, that's what I'm talking about. YouTube copyright, October the 17th, copyright infringement notification. Thank you for your submission. I did that yesterday. Request resolved. Resolved. I got it took down. This guy in particular, he's sitting with 10 million views. 10 million views. Only been joined 3 weeks off my content. And I told him, okay, you took my content. I said, you took my content. Cash app me. He couldn't cash app me a small fee. And he got 10 million views. Come on now. What type? You know? Now he feeling some type of way. I'll let y'all see it again. It's the biggest one I ever took down. 3 weeks he was on. I took him down. What did the date say? October the 17th. Hi. Request resolved. And that was his YouTube channel right there in the blue link. Look at this. I think they took his whole channel down. I'm going to click on it, see what happened. Look, video is no longer available due to copyright claim by Carolina Bull. It won't even give you his channel. I think they took his whole channel down. If he do it again, it'll just be messed up for him. So all those guys that I told on TikTok, I said, eventually I'm gonna get to you. I sent them messages. I sent them messages and I told them cash out me. They ain't want to do it. One told me do what you gotta do. Had over about 8, 9 million views sitting on TikTok. I said it's gonna hurt you now because that's your biggest viewer. He didn't listen. Watch this email I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to let y'all see the email. Look at this. October the 16th. Look at this. Let me see. Can I get it up for y'all? 2 days ago. Thank you for writing. Copyright report. TikTok. You see the blue link? What it say? TikTok. If legal policy. TikTok is a media platform which encourages users to post and share. My phone keep going now. But look, I'm gonna just show y'all. Look at the emails. Look at the dates. 16. This how many videos that was took down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's some other stuff. But 6 videos. 6 videos. I mean, and it took TikTok almost like 4 months to take it down. They let the people get the glory. They let the people get the shine. And it took a while for TikTok to take the videos down. I will say, but YouTube, take them down like that. TikTok took a while. And so I forgot about it, but it came back today. That was some good news to me. There's a lot of people on YouTube still with my content. And then if you go back and look at my last copyright infringement live, I'll show you what YouTube checks the system automatically. And all I got to do is click one button and hit remove. And I can see everybody that's using my content. Cause YouTube scans the system automatically. So I'm a I'm a beast when it comes. Look, I got people right now. I know a guy right now. All I got to do is type in my name. He's sitting, and I done sent him a message. I said, "Cash out." I told him take it down. That was like about 6 hours ago, and I'm thinking, should should I take him down or should I give him a little more time? I want to give him a little more time because I know I could take him down. I just was being lazy not to put in the paperwork. So if I ain't got to you, that's just part of me being lazy. I ain't put in the paperwork. But if you on YouTube, all I got to do is click a button, and that's about it. Still got to do a few lines, a few little paperwork, but not like TikTok. TikTok, you got to put in the paperwork to take them down. But I still know how to do that. I just don't want to go through all that paperwork. But if you sitting with a certain amount of views, you better believe I'm uh I'm gonna end your whole TikTok career. And TikTok really take your whole page away if they catch you copyright infringement. Them guys ain't even got pages no more. For real. YouTube give you 3 chances. TikTok, they take your whole way. Man, if 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 I ain't got my stuff open for the taking, and if you don't know me personally, don't use my content. If you sitting there with 10 million views and I tell you, hey, cash out me, just do that because I don't know, that's my word, and that's just how that go. That's just it. That's just how that go. you know. But if you just like doing a collab or whatever, or you know, and if I know you, you know, care about that. But for those ones that's just randoms and sitting there with 10 and 15 million views, man, I got to have you, bro. You ain't gonna be sitting there with my work and uh making your YouTube channel look good off some work I done put in. And YouTube search the web for that stuff, and I occasionally do it. And when I find it, I can spot my work like that. Bam! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. That's just what it is. And man, these reports that came in. Look, man, just plenty of them, plenty of them, and I just take them down. I just take them down. But y'all don't know um how many people then use my work. I mean, it's crazy because my stuff is authentic. It's the real deal. People be like, "That's AI." No, take another look. That stuff ain't AI. People sent me this stuff and they gave me the real copies. Authentic. They said, "Hey, do this for me and I'll do this for you. Post this for me." And I'm telling you, these people having me post stuff for them, but they compensating me, well, you know. So if you see certain people with my stuff, that's why. That's why. But yeah, I got it, man. I got some people on YouTube right now sitting. Good. I just hit one guy up. It's just so much with it, man. I hit him up and I told him take it down. They're not listening. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And when I find it, and it's easy for me to find. You see this? I can spot my work because that was sent to me. That was sent to me. And they told me to post it because they know I do numbers. That's it. They said, look, you do numbers. Post this on your page. That's what it was. That's what it was. This video, whoever stole this video right here, whoever stole this video right here, that's my work. You see my work in there? A real video that someone sent me. I could get this took down at any time. It got 100 and some K, 193K, 193K. And matter of fact, I think I told this guy, let me just look. All right, so I'm gonna let him know tonight. He got 193K views. If I was him, matter of fact, this the one. He had 10 million views. Now look, I'm gonna tell him to take it down. Matter of fact, I'm about to do it right now. He had 10 million views. That's the email I just showed y'all. Watch this. I'm gonna tell him to do it right now. I'm gonna just say take it down or cash out me whatever you feel. $ Carolina Bull 1911. That's my cash app. Let me write it in for him. That's what I'm gonna tell him. All right. So I just left him that message. I don't know how long it's going to take him to respond, but he already got a copyright strike on his page because YouTube give you 3 strikes and you're out. So he already know that. Hyperflow, that's his name. Hyperflow. Hyperflow YT. So that's his name. Hyperflow YT. Hyperflow YT. Hyperflow YT. If you watching, cash at me whatever you feel. And I have the right to overturn the copyright. If I want to release it back to you, let you get your views back, you want your 10 million back on your page, I got the right to do that. It's right in the paperwork. I got the right to do that. I got the right to overturn it. Yeah. See, they putting the power in my hand. So by them doing that, and shoot, man, I'm feeling good about this because Hyperflow's sitting with 10 million, and I told him, look, cash out me. He ain't hit me on the app. And then I sent out the advertisement. You could advertise on my page if you want to do numbers. And I'm trying to throw people the alley hoop. You know, they don't want to take it. This stuff was sent to me. This stuff was sent to me. Yeah, this stuff was sent to me. I got connections inside of O Block. It was sent to me. People think I made this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. I can't show you uh inside. It's insiders that was there, and dirt was there, and can't make this stuff up, man. People think I'm making this stuff up, man. It, this stuff was sent to me, and they wanted me to put it out, and they sent it as a proposal, and I did that, and I put it out to the world, and yeah, like that. There's a lot of people with different videos up here. Um, they don't know what they dealing with. They dealing with the real thing. The real thing. See, whoever got that video, that's stolen work. That's not the real thing. That's just stolen work. People circulating that around. But yeah, told the guys, man, just just was a shame. Just was a shame, man. They wanted to come up here and do that. This right here is a powerful tool. It's powerful. It's powerful, man. And now, so I didn't I want to see the guy response. That's all I just want to see is response. But Hyperflow sitting with 100K stealing people's stuff. Sitting with 100K. Don't you know I'm gonna get you? I'm about to tell him take it down. He erased the comment. He trying to erase the comments. He trying to erase the comments. Oh, I hate to put these on y'all. I keep them. Yeah. So he trying to erase the comments. That ain't gonna help you. I'm gonna sit back. Y'all probably ain't gonna be able to see me. I'm gonna sit back. Yeah. Trying to erase the comment. Hyperflow. All right now. I'm gonna see. Keep erasing the comments. So now, since he erasing the comments, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just hit him. Copyright. I'm gonna just say copyright. Just put that copyright on him. Yeah. He trying to erase the comments. I'm gonna just throw that copyright on him now. You can't erase the comments. You can't run. Now I'm gonna tell him to go to my live because I'm talking about him. Hyperflow. Hey, boy, get this on camera. These are 7 times entitled rappers think they are above the law. Just I'm looking for Hyperflow.
This is why Lil Durk will never be free again. Because in 2024, Durk was arrested on murder for hire charges. However, when his warrant for his arrest first came out, he would attempt to flee the country. Now, in court, his lawyers are saying that he didn't know that there was a warrant for his arrest. But this is completely false because in Durk's song, Hanging with Wolves, he says this. I'm the type to hop on the flight with a warrant, you gotta catch me. Do you think Durk will be free after hearing this? This is why Lil Durk will never be free again. Because in 2024, Durk was arrested on murder for hire charges. However, when his warrant for his arrest first came out, he would attempt to flee the country. Now, in court, his lawyers are saying that he didn't know that there was a warrant for his arrest. But this is completely false because in Durk's song, Hanging with Wolves, he says this. I'm the type to hop on the flight with a warrant, you gotta catch me. Do you think Durk will be free after hearing this? This is why Lil Durk will never be free again. Because in 2024, Durk was arrested on murder for hire charges. However, when his warrant for his arrest first came out, he would attempt to flee the country. Now, in court, his lawyers are saying that he didn't know that there was a warrant for his arrest. But this is completely false because in Durk's song, Hanging with Wolves, he says this. I'm the type to hop on the flight with a warrant, you gotta catch me. Do you think Durk will be free after hearing this? This is why Lil Durk will never be free again. Because in 2024,
Hyper
was arrested on murder for hire
hyperextension.
charges. However, when his warrant for his arrest first came out, do you know why? This is why Lil Durk will never be free again? Because in 2024, Durk was arrested on murder for hire charges. However, when his warrant for his arrest first came out, he would attempt to flee the country. Now, in court, do you know why? This is why Lil Durk will never be free again. Because in 2024, Durk was arrested on murder for hire charges. However, when his warrant for his arrest first came out, do you know why? This is why Lil Durk will never be free again. Because after Do you know why King Von's funeral was held in a secret location? Because after Von died, his family went to multiple different funeral homes, begging for them to host Von's funeral. However, every single funeral home declined, even after being offered hundreds of thousands of dollars. You see, while Von was alive, he had beef with almost every single major gang in the United States, especially in Chicago. However, since Von was born and raised in Chicago, his family wanted to have his funeral in the city, but no funeral home would take it as they were afraid it would be shot up. Eventually, after months of searching, see how pure, unadulterated coconut oil. Do you know why King Von's funeral was held in a secret location?
That one with 10 million hyperflow is gone. I got to give it up for your page though. You're doing very well.
This is why people never make it out of O-Block. Because when this YouTuber went to interview O-Block members, something insane would happen. He would interview this kid named Ty Mana, who seemed completely normal. What, you smoke that too? Yeah, no. God damn. Was it only? Yeah. Well, how long you lived in O-Block for? So, yeah. What's like growing up here? A lot. Unfortunately, this interview would be the last time people saw Ty Mana free, because only a few months later, Ty would be arrested and sentenced to life in prison on a first-degree murder charge. This is why people never make it out of
Damn.
because when this, do you know why O-Block?
I'm just watching his page.
Because after Bond passed away, the funeral had to be held in a secret location since his ops were on the hunt for other O-Block members. However, once the funeral was over, they still wanted to preserve Bond's grave from people who might want to destroy it. So instead of relying on graveyard security, they had O-Block members, Boss Top, and C Hood stand watch. But to no one's surprise, a group from 63rd wanted to break in and destroy Bond's grave. However, they were caught by Boss Top, who sent off shots at the group, making them run away and sending a message that no one can touch Bond's grave. You know why O-Block has to guard King Bond's grave? Because after Bond passed away, the funeral had to be held in a secret location since his ops were on the hunt for other O-Block members. However, once the funeral was over, they still wanted to preserve Bond's grave from people who might want to destroy it. So instead of relying on graveyard security, they had O-Block members, Boss Top.
Now I'm on the paperwork page.
want to destroy it.
I'm gonna get him. All right, so let me go back.
They want to destroy it. So instead of relying on graveyard security, they had O Block members, Boss Top, and C Hood stand watch. But to no one's surprise, a group from 63rd wanted to break in and destroy Bond's grave. However, they were caught by Boss Top, who sent off shots at the group, making them run away and sending a message that no one can touch Bond's grave. Do you know why O Block has to guard King Bond's grave? Because after Bond passed away, the funeral had. Do you know why O Block has to guard King Bond's grave? Because after Bond passed away, the funeral had to be held in a secret location.
It's the same one, Hyperflow.
Bloodhound Lil Jeff. This is why Lil Durk. Do you know why King Bond's headstone has no name on it? Because after Bond was buried, his family had a major problem they weren't expecting. You see, Bond's ops weren't satisfied with just his death. They wanted to vandalize his memorial and film themselves disrespecting him. Although his grave was moved to a secret location, his family knew 63rd would keep searching every cemetery in Chicago. So they made a tough decision. They placed a completely blank headstone with no name, no dates, and no identifying information whatsoever. That way, even if his ops eventually found the cemetery, they'd have no way of knowing.
I tried to help this guy.
You know why.
Now I'm about to take you down, Hyperflow.
don't let them goofies touch my casket when I die. And when you see my funeral, you better slide, better slide. But if they just keep finding something.
Now I got all the information I need to take the hyperflow down. I'm about to do it.
Do you know why King Von's funeral was held in a secret location? Because after Von died, his family went to multiple different funeral homes begging for them to host Von's funeral. However, every single funeral home declined even after being offered hundreds of thousands of dollars. You see, while Von was alive, he had beef with almost every single major gang in the United States, especially in Chicago. However, since Von was born and raised in Chicago, his family wanted to have his funeral in the city, but no funeral home would take him as they were afraid he would be shot up. Eventually, after months of searching, the funeral home finally agreed, but the location and date had to be a secret, so his ops couldn't shoot it up. You know why King Von's funeral was held in a secret location? Because after Von died, his family went to multiple different funeral homes begging for them to host Von's funeral. However, every single funeral home declined even after being offered hundreds of thousands of dollars. You see, while Von was alive, he had beef with almost every.
Alright, I'm on the page now. It's time for me to take it down.
His ops were on the hunt for other.
Yeah, so Hyperflow, I just took you down again, man. I just took you down again. I hated to do it. A lot of work that goes into taking somebody down, but I warned you. I just told you to cash out me, man. I didn't want to do you like that. I didn't want to take you down. I promise you I didn't. Just told you to cash out me. Just told you to cash out me, man. You didn't do it. I'm gonna show you why I took you down there. Look, matter of fact, you can't even see it right there. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get it clear. Let me see if I can get it clear. By being so small. There we go. See if I can get it a little clear. All right. I can't get it clearer than that. But anyway, you get the picture. I'm taking it down. Ooh, you get the picture. It says in progress right now. It says in progress. See that top one is in progress. The ones in the green have already been removed. That top one is in progress right now. Right now as we speak. I'm taking you down. I'm so sorry. I hated to do it to you. But you didn't listen to me. Only if you would have listened. Then I would have been able to compensate you fully. I would have let you get away with it, but you didn't listen. When I tell you to do something, that's what it is. You have to learn to listen. Thank you, Hyperflow. That's it. Peace.